The Nephilim went against God's plan when he created the world. That's why they had to go, just like the atheists when Jesus comes back. For those of you confused, the Nephilim were the giants in the Bible in Genesis, and a lot of you Christians have probably never heard of the Nephilim. I didn't when I was a Christian, and it's very hazy about where they came from or what they actually are. They're supposed to be like a hybrid of humans and angels or something. But anyway, this person is saying that the Nephilim had to go because they were against God's plan. There's only one problem with that. How the fuck were they created if it goes against God's plan? Wouldn't God know that that's coming? Wouldn't he just shut it down ahead of time? And I'm pretty sure this is just one more story that Christianity stole from other religions. Because in Norse mythology, Odin vowed to get rid of the frost giants. So it seems like the Bible may have tried to borrow that story and then kind of said, nah, let's not go with that. But apparently somebody forgot to do a word search on the word giants, so some of it made it in there, and it just doesn't make any sense that it's there. But there are some Christians that say that that was the true reason for Noah's flood, because God was trying to eliminate the earth of the Nephilim. Forget the fact that we have bones of dinosaurs, which would have been way older. We don't have any bones from the Nephilim. Strange that. You would think that scientists would have at least uncovered a 22-foot femur or a 4-foot finger bone or something like that. But I'm really curious to know how these things went against God's plan, when God is supposed to be the author of all. Are we supposed to think that God just woke up one morning and was like, oh shit, the humans are huge now. They've been boning the angels. Well, we can't have that. I'm flooding the whole fucking thing. I'm starting over, except for that 500-year-old man and his family over there. And if we atheists are also against God's plan, then why did he give us critical thinking skills? You know, God sometimes seems to be his own worst enemy. He keeps creating things that go against his plan. Or maybe it's just that God's plan just isn't very good. Or the most obvious answer, there is no such thing as a God. It's just a story that was plagiarized from other stories. Not believing in your God isn't rebellion. It's just logic. If atheists are a mistake, but God doesn't make any mistakes, then awkward.